You know, one of the neat things about any experience in Canada, especially these outpost camps and lodges, is that you get a chance for shore lunch. Now, for those of you that haven't experienced a shore lunch, a lot of people, that's the highlight of the trip for them, to come here. The guides cut up the fresh walleye, sometimes pike, and even lake trout sometimes if you'd like to try the lake trout. And they bring them here, flay them out, cut up potatoes, beans, make some great food for lunches. And you can also have lunches made at the lodge, sandwiches or so forth to bring out with you. But boy, I'll tell you, if you have not experienced a fresh walleye shore lunch in Canada, you're missing out. And here with Elk Island Lodge is one of their highlights. As you can see, the fire's going behind us and getting the oil ready now for the fish and the potatoes. Ken Danjanovich here with Greg Dick from Elk Island Lodge here on God's Lake. Greg, boy, great facility. We've really enjoyed everything we've had here so far. Tell us a little bit about the history of God's Lake and the history of the lodge.
Well, on God's Lake, there's been a lodge established here since probably around the 1970s, but before that, the lake itself actually used to be called Devil's Lake, and it was changed when the missionaries came here and turned it into God's Lake. But in the 20s, all the way up until the mid-40s, there was a gold mine on Elk Island, and then someone realized how great of a fishery God's Lake is, so they turned it into a full American plan fishing lodge.
Great, and you've had Elk Island Lodge here as a entity since when?
Well, my family's owned fishing lodges since 1988, and my dad and I purchased Elk Island Lodge in 1999. So.
Okay. Great. Tell us a little bit about your packages and, in fact, how many people you can actually lodge here conveniently at a time.
Well, we do a 4-day and an 8-day trip. What that means is we do 4 nights, 5 days.
Okay.
And that way we can give our guests 4 full days of fishing and have same-day travel to and from the United States, most major cities, that is. And generally what we do is we offer 4 different species with the pike, walleye, lake trout, and brook trout, and it seems to work out really well.
Greg, now you have the main lodge here and you have a number of cabins. How many guests can you comfortably lodge here at a time?
Well, comfortably we can actually take 50 people. We have 11 different guest cabins, all ranging in size of 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we take about 50 guests at a time. We're usually across the board somewhere between 30 and 40.
Okay, and you open around the first week in June?
First week in June. Actually, May 31st is when we shoot to be open every season, and then we go up until the end of August.
Okay, you know, a lot of lodges I know for pike and for lake trout in Canada, a lot of them don't go into the more of the summer months like you guys do, but talking to your guides, you have some great fishing even in the July-August range.
Well, our guides here at Elk Island Lodge are excellent. They understand that fishing is good in July and August. It just changes. In
Right.
June, everything's very shallow. For instance, one of the guests today caught a 44-inch lake trout in about 30 feet of water. In July and August, they'll have to start fishing in 60 to 120 feet of water.
So do you use downriggers during the summer
We
or not?
use some downriggers,
Yeah.
but we do a lot of vertical jigging.
Oh, do you?
We actually got our lodge record, which was 47 vertical jigging. So there's the guides, again, like I said, are very experienced, very knowledgeable, and they know how to fish for all the species.
Well, I'll tell you, we're happy to welcome you as one of our newest Platinum Approved outfitters, and I got a couple more days of fishing to go, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, thanks so much. Appreciate having you guys here.
Thank you. We'll fly out this morning to God's River for some big brook trout. Right, well, we just had about a 35-minute float line ride over from the main lodge, and we're here in the God's River Narrows now to fish for big brook trout today. So they had one group last year, fly fishermen, which we'll be doing a lot of today. They had 11 master anglers in one day, so we're hoping to have one of those days. Oh, he's thrown it. I think I've got him down low. Really? He's thrown that hook. Yeah, that's why he took me off upriver so much. There he goes. Sorry. There you go. So there's the fly we're using. It's just a minnow pattern, kind of a brownish tan color. It's got a lot of glitter in the middle, in the pouch, on about a size 2 hook. And use an 8-pound test line, and gets thrown into the current, letting it swing down. You know, similar to what you would be doing on the Kenai River fishing for silver salmon, letting it swing with the current, and they're taking it on the swing right now. And then when it gets down to the bottom, you strip it back in, you'll catch some fish that way too. So kind of a neat experience here in this little quick water area. I'm telling you, these are great brook trout. If I can catch up after they missed.
Right. But this is not quite as big as the ones we've been catching. It's still nice fish.
With you. 23? Nice.
I can see him swimming. He's, I don't know if he's quite master angler size, but I will say that for me, I just lost him.
There, gets so pretty. That one hasn't got quite the coloration on the side that a couple of them we've had today. But yeah, he's been hooked on the side there. Well, it's hard to believe we've come to the end of our week here at Elk Island Lodge in Manitoba, Canada. This God's Lake area has just been wonderful. The opportunities are endless. We've had great experience with northern pike, with lake trout, walleye, and a special fly-out trip for trophy-sized brook trout, which I'll tell you, the size of those fish averaging over 20 inches is quite amazing for those of you out there that do a lot of trout fishing around the west especially. So we would really highly recommend our newest member of our Platinum Approved Outfitter staff, Elk Island Lodge, for all of our viewers and listeners out there. And the next time you're looking for a great outdoor adventure, give Greg Dick a call at Elk Island Lodge on God's Lake. And thank you for joining us on this edition of Sportsman's News Television.
Sportsman's News Television is sponsored by Barnes Bullets, unleaded, unfailing, and unbeatable. Vortex Optics, the force of optics. CBA muzzleloaders, it's just a better gun. And Sitka, turning clothing into gear.